The Days of Hajj, a journey of the soul. There are journeys you remember, and then there are journeys that change who you are forever. Hajj is not tourism. It is not simply travel. It is the journey of a servant returning to Allah, where millions answer one call. Labaik Allahumma labaik. Here I am, O Allah, responding to you. And every day of Hajj carries a lesson, designed to transform the heart. Day 1, Yawm Tarwiyah, Mina. The journey begins in Mina, a valley filled with tents. No luxury, no status, no distinction between rich and poor. This is Yawm Tarwiyah, the day of preparation. Before Allah takes you to Arafah, He first empties your heart of distraction. Because transformation begins with simplicity. In Mina, the pilgrim learns you need less dunya and more Allah. And perhaps that is the first lesson of Hajj. Day 2, the day of Arafah. The greatest day of Hajj. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, Hajj is Arafah. At Mount Arafat, millions stand together under one sky, crying, begging, repenting. This is the day where Allah frees more people from the hellfire than any other day. And for a moment, nothing matters except your relationship with Allah. Not your business, not your title, not your reputation, only your soul, standing before its Creator. Arafah teaches the believer, one sincere dua can change your entire destiny. The night of Muzdalifah after sunset, the pilgrims move to Muzdalifah, and suddenly the world becomes quiet. No buildings, no distractions, just the earth beneath you and the sky above you. Here the pilgrim sleeps under the open sky and collects pebbles for the days ahead. Muzdalifah teaches something profound. Peace does not come from comfort. It comes from closeness to Allah. Day 3, Jamarat and Qurbani. Then comes the stoning of the Jamarat. But you are not merely throwing pebbles. You are rejecting temptation, ego, sin, the whispers that pull you away from Allah. And with every throw, you are saying, I choose obedience over desire. Then comes the sacrifice, the lesson of Ibrahim, alayhi salam, because Hajj teaches the greatest thing you can offer Allah is surrender. Halak, the moment of renewal. Then the pilgrim shaves or trims their hair, a simple act with deep meaning, the removal of vanity, the removal of ego, as though the pilgrim is saying, Ya Allah, I return to you, humbled. Then the pilgrim returns to Masjid al-Haram for Tawaf al-Ifada, also known as Tawaf al-Ziyara. This Tawaf is one of the pillars of Hajj. After the intensity of Arafah and Mina, the pilgrim returns to the Kaaba once more, circling the house of Allah with a heart that is no longer the same. Days 4 and 5, the days of Tashriq. The pilgrim then returns to Mina. These are the days of Tashriq, days filled with dhikr, takbir, remembrance of Allah. Each day the pilgrim returns to the Jamarat and continues pelting all three pillars. Again and again, Hajj teaches. The struggle against the nafs is continuous. Obedience is not one moment, it is consistency. Because the believer remembers Allah in hardship and in ease. Day 6, the optional final day. Some pilgrims leave Mina after the 12th of Dhul Hijjah. Others remain for the 13th, performing the final pelting once more. An additional act of devotion, an additional opportunity for reward, and perhaps a reminder that those who love Allah do not rush to leave sacred moments behind. The final farewell, Tawaf al-Wida. Then comes one of the most emotional moments of all, Tawaf al-Wida, the farewell tawaf, the final circling of the Kaaba before returning home, the final glance at the house of Allah, the final moments in Makkah. And suddenly the pilgrim realizes, Hajj is ending, but the real journey is beginning. Because the goal of Hajj was never simply to reach the Kaaba. The goal was to return to Allah. Hajj resembles the Day of Judgment. The Ihram resembles the burial shroud. The crowds resemble resurrection. And every step reminds the believer, one day, every soul will stand before Allah. But Hajj gives you the opportunity to prepare for that meeting, so when you return home, return with more than photographs. Return with a softened heart, renewed sincerity, stronger salah, deeper taqwa, because the greatest Hajj is the Hajj that changes you long after the journey ends.